Yo, welcome back to Woke Wednesdays. We are back. Tonight we're talking about salsa music, the origins of salsa. If you missed the first hour, it's okay. We're gonna post it on the Instagram story, and we're also going to post it on YouTube. So feel free to tune into that. Check that out. The link is in the bio at Woke Wednesdays. But tonight, in the second portion of the show, we actually are doing some lessons. We have a phenomenal panel. Y'all want to introduce yourselves real quick to the people? Who are you? What are you about?
Hello, my name's Ashley Thomas of Muse 305. I'm here to dance salsa with you tonight.
David.
Well, thank you, Kirsten.
Oh yeah, oh sorry. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to introduce.
My name is David.
Yeah.
And I'm Rick, playing percussion tonight.
So thank you so much for tuning in tonight. So real quick, y'all want to recap them real quick while I set something up. We're gonna teach cha-cha-cha, merengue, and salsa.
So we're teaching basic salsa.
Everything is basic tonight.
Yeah,
We're going to show different styles of social dance, social Latin dance.
Right.
And teach salsa.
A little bit of salsa.
A little bit of salsa.
I've never taught cha-cha, so I'm not going to try
Yeah,
it.
well, we might dance
forget
it, but we might not teach it. And then
Cool.
we have our wonderful techniques here.
Good job.
On the ones and twos, there's wine on the floor right now. We can drink and do.
Can't take
Hey
it anywhere.
guys, how you doing?
You really can't. That's one thing I learned about her, since sometimes
Can't
you
take
can't
him.
take him anywhere.
Just
And so this is also great too, because on the salsa floor, when there's like hundreds of people on the
This is
floor,
all the space you
this
have.
is all the square that you have. So you go like in. So when you talk about on one, right, you have to dance in your square. Whereas like
Yeah.
a casino, you're in your circle.
I mean, whatever
but-
style you learn, you have to learn how to dance with whatever space you're given. Because even sometimes.
Miami was a whole new experience because I learned in LA. And I
Okay.
moved to Miami, and it was just completely
It's
completely different
Yeah,
experience.
it looks
for
like
me.
chaos and disaster, but it's actually.
But once I got into it, I was like, oh, I can go to Miami again. Because I just needed to get on the rhythms here.
please keep talking for this thing.
So it was really exciting.
Okay.
So, I like dancing with David. He's like, I have to like force him on the floor with me. How's everybody doing? It's like, hey, oh, thank you so much. I wear this, so I was like, I'm not objectifying myself tonight, okay? I really wear this dress out, dancing salsa, because I feel like it's like a little flower. It attracts all the dancers, because you want to like, chicka-tap, 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 chicka-tap. And I know it looks like I'm the only girl here, but I promise that's not what's going
Whatever
on
you want.
here
Want to try merengue? It's simple.
Sure, that's the easiest one.
Alright, so go ahead. Talk us through.
So merengue is the easiest Latin dance that I know how to
You
dance.
can't see in the camera, David. You gotta get back a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't. You can't now. You can't see.
Oh, so
the-
we should back up, huh?
How about
Yes,
if
back up a little
How
bit.
about if I sit here?
There you go. Alright, cool.
So merengue is one of the easiest Latin dance that I know how to dance to. It's very simple. I believe that it originated in Dominican Republic. So we are going to demonstrate really quick. Essentially, you're just marching in place. So as a leader, I'm going to start with my left foot. She's going to start with her right, and we're just going to alternate. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I can't see your face.
Oh, they don't need to see my face. And then you can just walk around.
Alright, hold on. Y'all doing turns and all that stuff. Hold on.
We're showing styles. We're showing styles right now. Thank
But you can't feel the music.
You gotta do
Hold up. So, if y'all have partners at home, if you don't have a partner, get your puppy. If you don't have a puppy, get your goldfish. Get you a pillow. Put the pillow inside of a long sleeve shirt. Pretend that's a partner.
1, 2, 1.
So we got a lot of people tuning in right now. So we're teaching merengue. Yeah,
Yes.
and y'all just started doing turns out of nowhere.
Well,
We were
that's
showing-
actually
we just-
incorrect. We did
Okay.
a couple basic steps first,
Thank
Okay.
you.
and then I got lost in the music.
And you got lost.
We're just showing what it looks like. What it
Alright,
can look like.
so let's do it again. So merengue. What is it again? Let's talk it back because we got a lot of people joining in. So I hope y'all are standing wherever you are. I hope you're standing. Don't worry, no one's judging you. We can't see you. So yeah, go ahead.
So the easiest thing that I can say, merengue is one of the easier Latin dances to do. Originated in Dominican Republic, and essentially what you do with your feet is you basically march in place. So left, right, left, right, left,
So
right.
actually, can you give us an example real quick?
So
Yes.
yeah.
So for the follower, I'm going right because my leader is going left.
Correct.
Boom, 2, boom, just to march.
Kind of shifting your weight from
And it
one
makes
leg
you,
to the other.
it's just moving the knees, but it makes your hips look like they're like moving a lot. But it's my knees.
Yeah. So this is merengue and not salsa dancing.
Yeah.
To be
Just
clear.
to be clear for some that think it's
Sometimes
the
we got
same.
some white folks on on Hollywood. They call it the salsa. They're doing
Yeah.
the salsa. Y'all seen this?
Yeah.
Where they just-
That's all non like
yeah.
aware people of like Latin dances.
All right. So you want to try again?
My friend was like, oh yeah, that's the same music. I'm like, no, it's not the same. There you go, get your 1, 2 on. Turn your partner around.
If you're feeling bold, give her a little turn, come back together.
Now can we do it a little faster? Because usually merengue is not this slow.
No, usually it is a little faster.
And he's using like pressure on the back to lead me. So I know to turn because he's giving me that pressure.
So that's merengue. So that's not merengue. I don't know what that was.
That's
that
a
last
turn.
part. All right, cool. So that's merengue.
Can I talk?
Very simple. Go.
I was gonna say like the elements of a good leader. So like David's a really good leader, and if you're leading at home or you're wondering what it is, he gives me just enough strength to let me know where he wants me to go. Can you?
Of course.
He clearly hasn't given her any water. Cause she's a little.
Y'all, I'm out of shape. Okay, I'm working on
We're
it.
tired here. We're a little
I'm
tired.
out of shape. I'm out of
We're a little
shape.
tired here.
I've been
We're a
drinking
little
wine all day.
tired.
So like this arm here, he's showing me like where he wants me to go with just gentle pressure, and then his left arm is leading me and guiding me on that side.
So leaders with a good frame, I don't really need to push or pull. Once you have a good frame set, all I have to do is move my body, and she follows.
and it just gives me just the right one. So like it's I call it like a gentle firmness, and it lets me know where that leader wants me to go in the dancing. So you know it's a push and pull kind of relationship, but the person who masters that, you're a really good leader.
All right. So that's merengue. That's merengue. Y'all are getting all the hearts. Y'all are getting all the hearts. So that's merengue. That's merengue. Here we use books as fans. By the way.
We don't read them.
We don't read them. We just use them as fans. So next we have can we do cha-cha-cha? So just something very simple. Something very, very simple. Yeah. So what is cha-cha-cha? Kind of like a slower dance.
It's different from
Slower
merengue.
dance.
For sure.
One of the points is that not all Latin music is salsa.
Yes.
And a lot of people think this is the case, right? So shout out to Rick for his amazing drumming skills. I don't know if y'all noticed. Doing from cajon to bongo, out here switching instruments. I'm very fortunate to know a lot of cool people, by the way. These are amazing, cool people. So next is cha-cha-cha.
Yes.
Right? So maybe we can play a little something. Y'all can like dance a little bit and then maybe explain it.
I can try my best to explain it.
It's
You
something
can
very,
definitely
very
dance
simple.
it though.
Yeah.
I remember when I first like learned how to dance cha-cha. My he was like, it's not the same as bachata. Cha-cha. There we go. Cha-cha-cha. Thank you. This is my love. Cha-cha. Cha-cha. It has a cha-cha.
Alright, so what are y'all doing?
Okay, so basically when you do a salsa step, the count is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. If you're dancing on the 1, that means you start moving on the first beat 1. You're dancing on the 2, means you're starting on the second beat. So you hold 1, 2, 3. Now where the cha-cha-cha comes in, if you're familiar with music, you use the ands. You ever hear someone say 1 and 2 and? That's part of the cha-cha. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So you would shuffle your feet for the hand step. Okay? It's about as best as I can explain cha-cha because I'm not really.
When you're here
That's
with
not my
us,
forte.
we're gonna take the class with you. We'll be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're here with us, that's the best explanation you get.
I don't know how to teach cha-cha, but I can dance it.
Yeah, the same way.
2, 3, cha-cha-cha.
So you'll step 1, 2, 3,
Cha-cha-cha.
shuffle step 2, 3, shuffle step 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 4 and 5,
Cha-cha-cha.
1, 2, 3,
Cha-cha-cha.
6, 7,
Cha-cha-cha.
2, 3,
Cha-cha-cha.
6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 1.
That's how I know how to dance cha-cha. I gotta say it. Does it look different to you guys? Can you see the difference between merengue and cha-cha?
So clearly there's a difference, right? There's a difference. And now, so let's get into salsa. Right? So salsa is a little different, right? So we've done merengue, right? We've done merengue. We've done cha-cha-cha, right? And now let's get into some salsa. So David actually teaches on South Beach. So if y'all are tuning in from different places around the country, we live in Miami, Florida. David actually teaches on
Mangoes.
South Beach.
Shout out to Mango's Tropical Cafe.
They're not sponsoring us.
They're not sponsoring, unfortunately, so we get no kickbacks.
But they can. They can. They want to.
They can.
And I was gonna say, ladies, I'm drinking wine tonight, but if you're following, I suggest not drinking wine when you're dancing salsa because when you're turning,
Not too fast, I'm sorry.
yeah, when you're turning, you don't want to be drunk and turning. It's just not a good feeling.
I can only dance when I'm tipsy. I'm offbeat when I'm sober.
But he's leading, you know. Although you don't want a drunk leader, he's leading, so he doesn't have to turn as much as the follower has to turn.
So you are dancing on one or on two?
We were dancing on one.
Okay, so that's the difference. You're dancing to the one of the beat, right?
Correct. Now, you won't, as a novice, really catch the difference if you see someone dancing on one versus dancing on two. So when you hear on one and two, that's a style, but there's actually a different kind of styling in the dance, which is LA or New York. So for New York dancers, typically it's very flashy. So the girls are doing a lot of arm extensions, making sure they can be seen.
LA too.
New York dancers are a little bit, their steps are more confined. They use more of their counts. But that's getting really detailed oriented, which there really is no need. But again, if you're looking at someone, you really may not know if they're dancing on one or on two unless you're counting in your head and looking at their feet. They basically look the same.
I feel like one is easier to keep, so if you're learning, like on a one, it's easier to learn to. I feel like on a two is more on the groove. So like if you're like kind of, I learned a two here in Miami, so I learned on a one, but when I got here, I had to learn on two because a lot of people dance on two. But I felt like the music, I was just grounded more in the music on two. So
it depends.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need you to.
But I could still follow better.
All right, so we're gonna teach you really quick how to do a basic. So we're gonna do it. Single.
A basic is a step that you do that is literally the basic part of the dance.
Correct.
Right, okay.
Yes, thank you for explaining that part. All right, so the easiest way to do it, you really can't see my feet, but I'm explaining it to you the best way I can. First thing you want to do is draw a box around your feet. It's going to be your home base. You always want to keep at least 1 foot in this box. So you want to move your feet like you would walking, which means you're transferring your weight from 1 foot to the other. So the first step you're going to take is with your left leg going outside forward of the box. You're going to step in place, bring your feet together. So again, you'll step forward, in place, together. You're going to do that same motion going back with your right foot. So you step back, step in place, together. So that's essentially your basic step. You step forward, 2, together, and back, 6, together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 1,
Why are you
2,
skipping the
3,
4?
5, 6. Good question. And 1, 2, 3. One more time. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So she asked a very good question. Why am I skipping the 4? Why I'm skipping the 8? Well, salsa music is pretty much written on an 8 count. So in order for us to stay on timing with the music with our dance, we always want to start the 1 on the same foot. In order to do that, you have to skip 4 and you have to skip 8 when you're doing your basic step. That way your 1 is always with your left foot. So you'll step 1, 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, pause on 8. So if you're dancing with a partner, the leader will start with their left foot going forward, the follower will start with their right foot going back. So I'll step 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Is 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And a 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. I'm sweating now.
So he is playing a cha-cha though, so you guys know. But we can dance slow to it, so you can learn the salsa basics. So, and then if you're like a ladies, cause my guy, he's going to freshen up right now. So if you're a lady, like you can style a little bit with your hands and hips and stuff while your partner's getting ready. You just saw the. I know. I just saw the. I try to take it seriously right now. Crazy.
Hey, what was this?
They'd be like, oh, okay. But so like if you're ever on the floor and you're waiting for your partner, or he's like, getting his grounding, like as a follower, you can always just like, get into the rhythm while you're waiting. Ba. He's giving me a salsa. Ba da. Use your skirts if you have a nice skirt. I love a dress that flows, so you can kind of play around with it. You don't have to stick only to the salsa moves. If you've learned a cumbia step, you can add that in. You can add a son in there, just a 2-step, or a little merengue step in the middles while you're catching your breath. with your partner, he's gonna always lead that part. But if you're ever solo, use all those things in your solo. Salsa, move. Salsa to a cumbia step. Go back, back, back. Now you want to slow it down and be a little sensual. Back, 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 back. And then sometimes you'll like feel yourself get off the rhythm, right? And you want to try to find that rhythm, so you can just wait a second. And like there's a mixture of rumba. So if you ever learned the traditional dance rumba, you can also add that into your salsa moves. We didn't talk too much about it tonight. It's like a relationship between, it's a dance that emulates the chicken and the hen. So the rumba dance is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the guy takes, he's called a vacunal. He takes like a napkin and he'll try to vaccinate the woman. And her idea is a flirtatious dance is to block it.
Alright, David. So we're gonna bring David back. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Just add my little part.
That's it. No, that's it. You've been.
That's my fillers. That's my fillers. That's all I have.
David he went to check the oil on his car. Now he's back.
Clean the sweat.
I don't know where he went.
You know I was feeling
So,
space, right?
let's do one last little part, and then we'll be kind of done.
All right.
All right. So my same thing.
Same thing?
Little 2, 3.
Sure.
I don't know what that means. I heard a lot of that.
Shout out to the musicians. That's right, percussion. You can't do salsa without percussion.
Really quick, I'm sure maybe some of you noticed, but we were actually dancing on 2. So that means when we started dancing, we started on the second beat. But like I said, it looks very similar if you're dancing on 1 to on 2. It all just means what beat you're moving your feet to on the first count. So
You switch it up. And I still have to count out loud in my head for 2, but I love it.
So we got a great. First of all, like clap it up for these amazing dancers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Real quick, what goes through your head when you're playing as a drummer? Because you're the heartbeat.
Right, because with a drummer you're used to playing with a bass player, so the bass player and the drummer have to be
Locked.
super locked. So when I'm playing with a duet, then it's kind of like a dance because the downbeat may fluctuate a little bit. You know, either I'm rushing, he's slowing down, I'm
when you're
slowing
a bad
down.
pianist. I'm not. So yeah.
So I have to
That's
like
like
really lock in. Now, unlike rock music where the beat is pretty steady, the bass could be going like that.
Yeah.
For us in salsa, it's a tumbao, so it's.
I love it.
Could you play that? Could you? I love when Rick plays Wawanko. Could you do this? It gives a little taste.
All right. So here's the
This
wawanko.
sounds beautiful.
And this is supposed to be played on conga drums, and it actually should be 3 different players. One person on the quinto, one person on
What's
the
a quinto?
conga, and another person on the tumba. The quinto is the highest pitch of the trio of the congas.
Okay.
So congas always come in 3.
They come in 3s. You can play them in 2s, but
You usually see them too.
you usually see it in 2s, especially in salsa band because it's dance music.
Yeah.
But the real authentic dance is the wawanko, which is done with 3 different players, and that's the beauty of it, that you have 3 different players making it sound like one whole set of drums.
Real quick, what I'm noticing is that you can't do this on your own type of music.
Nice.
That's
It
kind of
takes a
like a
community.
theme. It
Yeah.
takes
Right, yeah.
people coming together, but not just that, but me embracing you and your sound and what you bring to this,
Yeah.
to this space, and what I bring to this space. Because y'all didn't know each other prior to tonight, right? Well, y'all knew each other, right? But she's saying kind of. That's a whole other story. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Wait.
I feel some tension.
No, well, let's just clear it up since you brought it up.
Right.
We've
I didn't-
seen each other
I'm
social
kidding, I'm
dancing
kidding.
We
until we
danced
don't
like 3 or
really.
4 dances.
This didn't have to be a
He
thing.
said friend,
It was
friend,
a joke.
friend.
I'm a comedian.
I mean, he
I
thinks he's so funny.
I do stand up every other year. So check me out. But the
Sad
point is
guy.
that it seems like this thing can't happen by itself. People
No.
need to bring something to this space, right?
Sure.
And I love this the way you're talking about the drums. That it takes 3.
Mhm. Yeah.
You said the most authentic form of it takes 3.
Yeah.
Right. That's
And
powerful.
that doesn't include the
Holy-
person that's playing the
Holy
clave.
Trinity.
Yeah.
It doesn't include another person that's playing the woodblock.
Yeah.
Salsa
Maybe a
Suerte.
shakere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interdependence is the word that comes up for me. Like, it takes all of us to do it. So.
Right.
it's
And
gotta
without them, we can't dance.
Right.
So.
Right.
You can dance. You just might look like you just doing something.
Seizure.
Else. I don't know. Seizure. Yeah, that could be something.
So Wawanko on bongo doesn't sound as authentic as the conga drums, but it's.
You do a little solo. That's beautiful. Y'all need to hear him play the conga because that's when I heard you play the conga.
Oh, that's right.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
at home. Yeah.
Oh, sounded
Yeah.
so amazing. But yeah, so what goes through your mind when you're drumming to this thing?
Like I just said, I'm trying to listen to the bass player so we can make sure we're locking in. But if it's a whole rhythm section, then I'm listening to the clave, and the person that's playing the clave, they got to be spot on because we'll pick it out if it's off. And if it's off, we all give him a nasty look, and he gets fired or she gets fired. But yeah, that's what I'm listening for.
Awesome.
Yeah. And also, the vocalists, they add such a great dynamic to the music, especially when they get to maybe the coro and they're improvising. Man, it just takes the music to another level. It's just like jazz. If you listen to John Coltrane and he plays a straight melody, and then when he plays the entire song again, he's soloing, it's like the whole band just kicks in and they get more creative, and that's kind of what I do. I'm listening to the vocalists too. And I've played for a lot of vocalists in my lifetime, and some vocalists will be just really flat and you're just going through the motion. And then some vocalists have a lot of energy and they're improvising, and man, you just go crazy too because it just kind of inspires you.
Yeah. Rick was telling me before the show that I'm one of the best vocalists he's ever performed
That's
with.
very true. You haven't heard me.
So that's a whole nother show. That's a whole
We're
nother
out of time,
Wednesdays.
unfortunately.
We're out of time. But thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. Tonight has been this is a very, very special show tonight. We've never done this much on the show. It's so funny. Rick was saying, like, are you gonna have enough space? It's so true because this place is so small. But somehow we made it work. So thank you, y'all, so much.
Yeah.
Thank you
For
for
being here. This is a beautiful episode. I think I learned a lot. This space was so creative. And thank y'all for tuning in. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. David does teach on South Beach at Mangoes.
Yes.
Right? If y'all are musicians and want to play, Rick is always trying to play.
I need a gig.
You need a gig. Ashley, you do Muse 305.
Like all arts and culture, you're an artist. You
Arts
do
and
pop-up
culture.
exhibition
If you're
performances.
white, you're not invited.
That's not true.
So
Come
I'm
out,
kidding.
come
I'm
listen to him.
kidding.
I love white people.
We crack jokes.
I've dated white boys.
We crack
okay?
jokes. So that's a lot of personal information. We crack jokes on Woke Wednesdays.
I get the
But thank you so much for tuning in. We will see y'all next week. We'll actually be live in Wynwood. We have a live audience next week. We're talking about financial literacy
Thanks for inviting
in
me.
poor communities. All of you are invited. Absolutely. I don't have a flyer yet. I'll have it tomorrow, which is why I haven't told y'all yet. You're rude. So feel free to come out next week in Wynwood. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to take my guitar. So thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. And
Bye,
we'll
guys.
see y'all soon.
Bye.